Now, a U.S. judge has denied the Justice Department's bid to unseal records from the grand jury that indicted the late financier Jeffrey Epstein on 6 trafficking charges. The court said the material paled in comparison to the trove of records the government has about the case, but is not releasing. Manhattan-based U.S. District Judge Richard Berman's decision came as U.S. President Trump has sought to quell discontent from his conservative base of supporters over his administration's decision not to release files of the case. The judge argued it makes more sense for the government to release the extensive evidence it gathered in its Epstein investigation rather than seeking disclosure of the far smaller grand jury records, which are legally protected. He noted that the government holds over 100,000 pages of Epstein files compared to about 70 pages of grand jury material, which he described as limited and largely hearsay. The Justice Department did not immediately respond on this matter. Now, in his 2024 re-election bid, Donald Trump vowed to release Epstein-related files and accused Democrats of hiding the truth. Yet in July, the Justice Department refused to disclose further material, stated that the rumored Epstein client list did not exist, and according to media reports, this decision frustrated Trump supporters. Now, grand jury evidence presented confidentially to avoid interference with criminal cases can only be made public if a judge authorizes its release. Now, in July, Trump directed Attorney General Pam Bondi to ask the court to release grand jury records from the Epstein case. Now, according to a Justice Department filing that month, the grand jury indicted Epstein after hearing testimony from just one witness, an FBI agent. Epstein died by suicide in 2019 while awaiting trial on 6 trafficking charges, having pleaded not guilty. His death in jail, along with his ties to the wealthy and powerful, fueled conspiracy theories, suggesting he was murdered and that others were involved in his crimes. The New York City chief medical examiner ruled his death a suicide by hanging. Now, in July, a Florida judge denied the administration's request to unseal grand jury records from the 2005 and 2007 federal investigations into Epstein. Now, Epstein served a 13-month sentence after pleading guilty in 2008 to a state prostitution charge.